Happy Friday, everybody. Today we're going to read a book called Big Pumpkin because it's spooky season. It's time for Halloween. And this is one of my favorite Halloween stories. Big Pumpkin is written by Erica Silverman and illustrated by S.D. Schindler. Once there was a witch who wanted to make pumpkin pie, so she planted a pumpkin seed. She weeded and watered, and after a while a sprout poked through. And then a pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew, and then it grew some more. That's a big pumpkin. Soon Halloween was just hours away. The witch thought about pumpkin pie and bent down to take her pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled, and she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder. But that pumpkin just sat. "Drat," said the witch. Just then, what's that? Along came a ghost. "Big Pumpkin," said the ghost. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away," said the witch. And she kicked that pumpkin. "I am bigger than you and stronger too," boasted the ghost. "Let me try." Said the witch. But she thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. Now, I don't know about you boys and girls, but I would rather have pumpkin and chocolate chip cookies or pumpkin bread with chocolate chips, or really anything with chocolate chips. But if this witch wanted pumpkin pie, that's what she was going to get. The ghost bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled and he tugged and he pulled. First he pulled hard and then he pulled harder. But that pumpkin just sat. "Drat," said the ghost. Who could have seen that coming? Let's see. Just then, along came a vampire. "Big Pumpkin," said the vampire. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away," said the witch. And she kicked that pumpkin. "I am bigger than both of you and stronger too," boasted the vampire. "Let me try." Said the witch. Said the ghost. But they thought about pumpkin pie, or in my case, pumpkin bread or pumpkin cookies with chocolate chips, and stepped aside. The vampire bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled, and he tugged, and he pulled. First he pulled hard, and then he pulled harder. But that pumpkin just sat. "Drat," said the vampire. Just then, along came a mummy. "Big Pumpkin," said the mummy. "It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine, and Halloween's just hours away," said the witch. And she kicked that pumpkin. "I am bigger than all of you and stronger too," boasted the mummy. "Let me try." Said the witch. Said the ghost. Said the vampire. But they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The mummy bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled, and she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder. But that pumpkin just sat. "Drat," said the mummy. I guess they don't like pumpkin pie that much. Just then, along came a bat. "Big pumpkin," said the bat. The witch didn't say a word. She just looked at the ghost and rolled her eyes. The ghost looked at the vampire. The vampire looked at the mummy. They all looked at the little bat, and they started to laugh. "I may not be big and I may not be strong," said the bat, "but I have an idea." And the bat told them what to do. Said the witch. Said the ghost. Said the vampire. Said the mummy. But they thought about pumpkin pie, or pumpkin bread, or pumpkin cookies, and bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. "Ready, set, pull," called the bat. The bat pulled the mummy pulled the vampire pulled the ghost pulled the witch, and the witch pulled the pumpkin. Well, they pulled and they tugged and they pulled. First they pulled hard, and then they pulled harder, and... oh, what happened? Snap! Off came that pumpkin. "Drat!" said the witch. Whoosh! It flew and it flew, and... thud! It landed on top of a hill. And thump, bump, thump, bump, thump, bump. It bounced all the way down to the witch's house. And when it got to her door, that pumpkin just sat. "Hooray for the bat!" shouted the witch. And she hurried inside to make pumpkin pie. Said the ghost. "Have some more," said the witch. "Couldn't eat another bite," said the vampire. "Fun party," said the mummy. "Time to go," said the bat. "Drat!" said the witch as she watched them all leave. Then she went right out and planted another pumpkin seed. Happy Halloween, my friends. We'll see you soon.